I find it utterly adorable that despite all the efforts from YouTube to hide the dislikes, people can still somehow see them. And this is due to the fact that the dislikes are actually ingrained in the algorithm. They're an essential component that takes into account what type of videos you get to be suggested. And so they can't just flat out get rid of them. And it also shows that this was a platform created before Google, and the people who made it like never considered, we need to actually care about the corporations. Like we need to actually care about American entertainment because they're going to self-sabotage themselves in the future. They're going to go to war with their own customers. And so we need to take that into consideration and be on their side. I love the bullshit reason that they gave for hiding the dislikes. It's so little channels don't get bullied. And it's to protect the mental health. Like this was the thing, right? To protect the mental health of the content creator. How exactly are you protecting the mental health of the content creator when the content creator can still see his own dislikes? Like if I go onto my YouTube page, I get to actually see every single dislike that I have on every video. So if it was a mental health issue, if it would drive me insane, like the YouTube's ability to hide it from the public would still do nothing. No, this is to protect the mental health of Disney, of Bob Iger, of big CEOs that work at these AAA companies. And it was also to protect the mental health of Joe Biden because, funny enough, this happened, like this decision to hide the dislikes. It happened at the same time whenever White House would have like a press conference, they would get ratio to high heaven. And take into account that this was in a time where the most popular president in the US took over, right? So that's why I believe they tinkered with the dislikes. But going back, circling back, as they like to say, to Naughty Dog's The Heretic Prophet. Man, I don't know historically, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Like, if there's any exception to this, please let me know. But historically speaking, I'm unaware of a single product, whether it's a video game or a movie or a TV show, that got ratioed with more dislikes than likes and then was a commercial success. Like, usually when this happens, when the dislike ratio was actually higher than the like ratio, the question was, like, will they even manage to get back their money? Like, every single one of them was a flop, with no exception. And it seems that the writing may be on the wall, which, honestly, it's an amazing thing. And I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people go like, well, if you like video games, why are you so happy when these companies are failing? And it's precisely because I like video games. The thing with Naughty Dog, a lot of people in the industry, and I've seen this in various talk shows, various talk shows and in various conventions, where you have the developers and the journalists, and they're using The Last of Us 2 as a staple. Like, that is the woke game. That is the Bible for them. That is like the perfect video game ever made. And this is why you get like a lot of over-the-shoulder type shit. Like almost every game is like that. And you have like your little craftables and stuff. Like everything tries to imitate The Last of Us 2. Like it's viewed as a pillar in the Western gaming industry. From the aesthetics to the gameplay to everything almost. And it's because in a time where go woke, go broke, Neil Druckmann somehow managed to pull it off with his bigoted sandwiches. And so, if this game fails, it would show that the culture has definitely moved away. If this game is successful, it will show, no, like, woke products can still work, we just didn't do it properly. Like, we still need to look into how Naughty Dog does its design and improve on that. And you can see that Naughty Dog actually takes pride in their woke aesthetics and woke gameplay design, because like here you have, a fictional character which is actually modeled by a real woman. And the real woman, I think I saw the actress play in Sabrina. And she's actually very feminine. She's good looking. Yet, they chose to shrink her breasts and to make her bold. Like, this is a stylistic choice. It's a design choice that you want your main character. Instead of either casting a male figure, you're casting a female figure and you choose to give her the buzz cut in order to make her look not binary and androgynous. Knowing that this is what the market is moving away from. Like, the market is now going to Asia. They're buying shift-up products. They're buying Chinese shit. You want to do this so that you can have your little culture war on Twitter. Like, they're the ones instigating it. It's literally senseless American aggression once more fills the skies. It's like, why are you doing this? And the reason they're doing it is because they want people to complain. It's like, oh my gosh, she's so ugly. And then you have the other people going, oh, you're gooner. Goonerisms, oh, the gooning. And honestly, the gooning hill is where they're going to die on. Like, the gooning hill is going to be the hill with the remnants of AAA Western entertainment. Like, that is it. That's the last fight. Like, they're on the gooning hill. And all the gamers are coming and they're doing their desperate last stand, but there's just way too many gamers. Way too many gamers. And they're not going to abandon that hill. I mean, it's so laughable that there was an account which posted this. And he said, it's like, look, when Sonic fans complained, the movie immediately, the production team immediately took note. And they changed the character and it was an awesome movie. Do you know, like, seriously, do you know what the NPC thought about it? Like, did you know, like, they spent probably like 2 minutes to think about, do you know what conclusion they arrived? They arrived to the conclusion that people want to fuck Sonic. The Gooning Hill is their ethos. Like, they cannot move from that zone. It's, you can get the woke out of the Gooning Hill, but you can't get the Gooning Hill out of the woke. Like, they only think in terms of sexuality. Like, the cock and pussy, that's their existence, that's their life. And so communicating with these people seems hopeless. And as such, the only solution is to just not buy the product. Honestly, now that we're on the subject of Sonic, I remember the controversy. I remember how Jim Carrey came out and he was very upset that the production is giving in to the bigots. It's like, oh, if every production would do what the fans are asking, then we wouldn't get anything done. It's a bad idea, blah, blah, blah. And then once the change was made, and everybody was happy, like everybody was cheering, Jim Carrey pretends, oh yeah, it's such a good decision from the blah 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 for them to listen, completely ignoring his tweet. But like, you can see how the woke mind virus has trained people to be against the customer, to just like be spiteful against the community. And for those of us that just want great games again, like, this is a godsend. This is what's helping us the most, is the arrogance. The thing that they think they know better, and it's their desire to wage war with their customers that will keep getting to fail. After seeing the like to dislike ratio, I am almost certain that this game is going to flop. Like, I would be shocked. Unless, of course, they do major changes. If they happen to do major changes, if they're like redesigning a character, if they're doing something that I haven't foreseen, then yeah, maybe. But if they keep maintaining course, I definitely think they're heading for a flop. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.